Hi, I'm Libby, welcome to Libinavia. Today I'm having an at-home freezer meal prep day, so I thought I would film it and bring you guys along with me. I have done another couple of videos like this before, so if you are interested, check that out down below. Over the past few weeks, I've been earmarking different recipes I've seen that I want to try, and today's the day that I've got all of the ingredients. I'm going to bag them all up, stick them in the freezer, ready for another day. I love freezer meal preparation and I love the feeling of being organised. There's not much else to say other than all of the information, recipe, ingredients and the links to the original recipes will be in the information box just below the screen here, so do check that out if you want to try anything. But otherwise, let's just get straight into the first recipe. So the first recipe today is going to be a beef stew. So I've got all of my ingredients looked out here. I have the stew meat here. I have some beef stock or broth, whichever you want to call it. I've got my vegetables here. So I've got some diced carrots, potatoes and green pepper. And because it is a stew, I've done all of these just quite chunky. And a can of tomato paste. I have some paprika, diced onions, some garlic, and I'm going to put a dash of pepper in there as well. So I'm just going to go right ahead and put all of the beef stew ingredients in my bag here, and I just place it in a bowl just in case I spill anything, or just to help keep some structure as I'm putting it in. The peppers, the potatoes. I've used red potatoes, doesn't really matter, sure you could just use anything you want. Carrots, the onion, the garlic. I use frozen onion and garlic, which I'm sure is pretty lazy, but I love it. Paprika. And the thing with all of these recipes, whilst there is a list of ingredients, you can really just change the quantities as you want. So if you like it spicy, you can have it spicy and take less, take more, whatever you want. Just putting the tomato paste in now. Just put pepper in. I like pepper, so I'll put quite a bit in. But also when you do put it onto the crock pot slow cooker, you can add some spices if you want there. Just going to give this a stir again and pour it in. And I'm just going to lay it down and kind of get it all combined and mixed together. These bags are from IKEA. I always go on to people about how much I love these bags. I think they're really strong and they've got a double seal, which makes it really good for this kind of thing. And as you do that, you can just also release some of the air. That's that one all ready to go into the freezer, and I'm just going to flatten it and so it freezes nice and easily. Okay, so on to the next recipe, which is barbecue chicken. And in the bag already I've put my chicken. The original recipe actually calls for chicken breasts, but I prefer chicken thighs, so I've put 8 boneless chicken thighs in the bag already. And then into the bag I'm going to add all of the ingredients here, so just quickly I'll show you what we have. So again, some garlic, some Worcester sauce, some dried mustard powder, some sugar, some onions, some salt, green pepper, red pepper, courgette, zucchini, whichever, some tomato paste, potatoes, and a scoosh of barbecue sauce. So I'm going to throw that all into the bag now. So that's the barbecue chicken all bagged up, and it smells so good already. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one. And the recipe says that the girl who had the original recipe, she said to cook it from frozen for 8 hours on low. I've never cooked any freezer meal from frozen, I've always defrosted it, so I'm not sure if I'll adjust it or what I'll do, but when I do actually cook it, I will update the description box down below with how I cooked it and how I found it. But yeah, really looking forward to trying this one, so I'll get this one all labelled up and into the freezer. So on to the next recipe, which is Mediterranean pork chops. I've never actually cooked pork chops in the slow cooker. I can't see why it wouldn't work. It sounds great. I really like the sound of this recipe. So in the bag here already, I have my pork chops, and to that I am going to add, the recipe called for chicken stock, but I actually had some pork, so I'm going to use that. A sweet potato, olive oil, garlic, and a bunch of different seasonings. So I have basil, oregano, just a regular all-purpose seasoning, and some paprika. So you can, you know, mix that up a bit about to get the flavour you like. The recipe doesn't call for this, but I had a courgette left over, so I'm just going to add that in. Again, you can kind of make up your own recipe, just use this as a guideline and add in things that you like. So I'm going to add all this into the bag for the Mediterranean pork chops. So that is all in there. That's why you have a bowl. So now I have pork chops and potato, and courgette and all the seasoning, garlic, and a cup of oil, and salt. When I let the air out, I always get the smell of whatever the bag is, and so far each of them have smelled really good. This smells great. So again, that's the Mediterranean pork chops all bagged up, ready to go in the freezer. I'm just going to make a label for that. And this is another one that the girl originally said that it can cook from frozen on low for 8 hours. But as I said in the last recipe, I'll kind of play about with that and see how I feel. But you know, that is the original instruction. So it's up to you how you do it, but again, I will link all of that down below when I figure out which way I like to cook it. So on to the last recipe now, which is pesto ranch chicken thighs. So I already have the chicken thighs in the bag here. I have 8 boneless chicken thighs in there, and to that I'm going to add a jar of pesto, a packet of ranch seasoning, and some chicken stock broth, and that's it. It's a really easy one, so I'm just going to throw all of that in. So as with all the others, I've just let the air out there and mixed it all together, and then I'm now going to label it up and put it in the freezer. This one will be defrosted and then cooked on low for 3 to 4 hours, or on high for, what did it say there? 6 to 8. So again, just kind of gauge it with how your slow cooker cooks. And yeah, that's all of the recipes for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you're going to try some of these recipes out. Stay tuned and I'll see you again. Bye!